What's going on, y'all? This is Bean. That's Zulu. And this is my channel, Bean on the Bus. Now, kind of want to give an update of what I'm doing. I'm not very good at really keeping everybody updated, so I'm gonna do better. Anyways, I kind of moved a couple hours south, on this bus journey that I'm on. I'm giving it 5 years. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. It's just been the thing forever. I've been saying, well, I'm gonna be in my bus for 5 years. And I kind of feel like resetting the time too. I'm like, oh, look at key deer. The key deer just took, Zulu, hey, come here. We don't chase the deer in the keys. Hey, Zulu's actually bigger than that deer. That's funny. Stay with me now, stay with me. Let's see if we can get a shot. Say, look at the little deer. We got you. Yeah, you can stomp. Where's your mama? You're good. We got you. Come on, Zoo. Hey, come on. So, part of the channel, I hope I got that video. Yeah, the deer is stomping us off now. Part of the channel is Zulu and like how I interact with the dog, how I teach him, or just nature, how I interact with nature. I'm always in nature. That was cool. So I've moved the bus to the very southern point of America to start my journey. I'm in the Keys. I'm in the Florida Keys. I'm not living in Key West. It's a beautiful place. I've been there a couple of times. I think I'm gonna go and play some music there. But it's awesome. It's very awesome. Another thing that I'm doing is I am training a dog. Well, more like training a person. But I wanted to kind of take everybody with me on that journey. I'm looking for more deer. Of training this dog. Problem is I'm a coward, to be honest. I should have just hit record and showed you guys the whole process, because it would have been some gold, to be honest. But this dog is big. He's got a chip on his shoulder, and I need to make a relationship with him, but not the same kind of relationship that he has with everybody, which is I tell you what to do, I do what I want to do, And so anyways, it's been a month. Oh, and by the way, him and Zulu, they ain't mashing. I've been working on that too. Zulu needs a lot of work with how he acts. He just coward. He needs to stand up for himself. But just yesterday, I was able to get them together. Now, cut to reality, in a lot of the videos in the episode that I will be releasing, I think before this, Zulu's a little sick right now, man. We've been hiking and exploring all of these mangroves and just going on Google Earth like I see people do, and like I say I'm gonna do out west. Well, why not do it here, right? So, been finding these places that are nice. They're really cool. If you don't mind wading through ankle to knee deep water and keeping your eyes peeled for alligators or saltwater crocodiles. I say that, I'm kidding, but I'm absolutely serious too. It's a possibility. We went hiking through that a couple of days ago, and Zulu would not stop drinking the water. I would tell him every time, hey, knock it off. But long story short, at the end of the day, I knew he was thirsty, so I gave him a little bit more water. He drank it. His stomach blew up, and he immediately started throwing up. I was scared. Thought I flipped his stomach. For the rest of the night, he dry heaved, and he's had diarrhea. Kind of lethargic, and that's a shame because his energy level has been going up, because I feel like his feed has been on point. But he didn't eat at all yesterday. He's bouncing back today, no dry heaving. but still taking it easy, right? Anyways, I'm saying all that. That's an update for being on the bus, man. And so if you like that kind of stuff, if you like bus life material, if you like McCain Corso or just dog training material, some lives, you know what I mean? And everything that Bean is what this channel is about. I like to play a little music. I write music, and when it comes in waves, and I'll be heavy with the music for a couple of months, and then I'll be, you know, heavy in nature. What I'm gonna do, I don't want to go down this last one. I don't enjoy this. It has more streets and it doesn't feel good. Or more houses, streets. And I hear that dog. That dog is always caged up underneath a stilted house of a guy who will not make eye contact. And I'm like, that don't, when I'm in my vibe in the morning, I mess up my vibe. So I'll avoid it. See, that's what you do. Just avoid it. Yeah, that's what this channel, it is. It's me. Okay? And I ain't the best guitar player, singer. But I know one thing, I'm better than a lot of people who y'all think is good. That's the truth. But sometimes I don't see it in myself. That's my struggle. You know? But, yeah, man. Oh, I'm work camping, you know, traveling the country that way. I hear you. Some deer in there. The deer here are just something else, man. They're so small. Come on, Zoo. I think they're like it's their own species, the key deer. It's awesome. But yeah, work camping. So if anybody has leads on that, let your boy know, because, you know, I think that's such a great way to see the country, is go and help. You know, small business, small farm, small, you know, whatever, vision. Go help somebody's vision in exchange for, you know, a place to park your self-contained vehicle, and just a little pay. Just a little pay, a little bit. And then get rich, it's just get a couple tanks of gas and a couple groceries. And that's kind of where life is. You know, I don't want to live that way, but I don't need to live much higher than that. I think the whole mindset is, I don't want to make a lot of money. I just want to make enough money. And I'm close to that now. I ain't there yet. Some people said that, you know, YouTube is a way of, you know, if you can monetize your channel. I'm a long ways away from that. I would be blown away if I ever got like 100, you know, subs. I'm at like 70 or something like that. I'm like, I do believe that's all the friends I have. That's friends and family tapped out. It's probably a bunch of former friends and former family. What's up, haters? How y'all doing? Ain't nothing. I'm a little bald right now, but I still good. Yeah, Zulu good. I gotta get a puppy. I really want I'm gonna start breeding. I got an idea. And I'm not even asking if it's a good idea to nobody, because, you know, why ask somebody their opinion of what my idea is, you know? But yeah, once I find what I'm looking for, see, there's two scenarios, right? There's one, it might really only be one, because I'm full-time in the bus. I think if I can find the type of dog I want to breed to, convince them to let me breed to them, and get a brother and a sister of my pick. And if they don't want to deal with that outcross of a dog, because I'm not going to tell y'all what it is right now, I'll place every single dog I'll place him. You know, and this is a good, so the kind of dog, you know, I'm not asking nobody to have their champion dogs or whatever, but I'm asking somebody who is line bred, closely line bred. Doesn't even need to be closely line bred. It's just somebody that has a proven female and will let me sire. And if they like what's going on and want to keep one, but the whole idea is I need access to brother and sister, and it would be also beneficial to have access to all of them, just in case something happens, or you know, you might see some things show in a dog later, and you might say, hey, you know, I want to go towards that. But with this outcross kind of thing that I'm going for, it'll take, once it starts, and it hasn't started, I mean, honestly, the best way to say is it'll take 8 years, but it really, if I could do it the right way, like if it could start tomorrow with the bitch that I need, it could take 6 years. You know, but that's kind of the goal with that. Zulu ain't getting no younger, man. I mean, he's a young 8. He's a young 8, but he's 8 every bit of it. Nothing like when he was 3. I guess something like it, but you know, he used to be the world's most hyper dog, reactive. I point to the left, I point to the right. I don't want to do it wrong. And you see, that's changed. He got his that mastiff, you know, type kind of kicked in. So I guess that's another thing of being on the bus, man, is I'm into dog breeding and things like that. Like, so whatever it is, you know, whatever it is that is of interest to me, that is interesting. And some things just ain't interesting, man. I mean, some things is what it is. I'm gonna say, for an example, and I'm not really, should I say that? I'm not gonna say that. But some things just aren't that interesting. I'm into the things that are interesting. Like, why? You know what I'm saying? Why is it that I haven't had water for, I don't know, over 3 months? I'm really bad at time. Why is it? I'm supposed to be dead after 3. I'm into that kind of stuff too. Why am I wearing an Iowa shirt when I'm from Minnesota? The truth is it was clean, and I really don't care about sports anymore. For somebody who is former college football player, professional track and field coach, I'm still very interested in performances and like truths and things like that. But the sports, I'm just not into sports, man. You know, you show me somebody who threw an awesome touchdown, that's cool. Made an awesome move, ran somebody over, I get it. I'm like, yeah, that's dope. He made a nice move. But I'm not like, yo, Iowa, we're my team. You know, I have no idea who is on top of the charts. I just don't care, you know. I'm not Big Ten versus SEC and ACC and Pac. You know, I'm not into it. It's just not interesting. It is what it is. They won, they lost, that ranking, okay. Where do they stand to other teams in history? Okay, it is what it is. I don't want to talk about it no more. I mean, after somebody makes a good meal, a good steak, it is what it is. I'm not sitting there talking about, so, you know, 5 minutes. Every time I talk about that steak, I don't say, boy, oh boy, I remember that time. We put it on 5 minutes on a high sear. Flipped it over, did another 5 immediately. Okay. All right. At that 5-minute mark, that 10-minute mark again, we flipped it, covered the heat, added blue cheese. You know, that's not the memory. So it's not interesting. That's, you know, sports. So rants, I think rants. It's another thing I'm into. That's what we'll do on this channel. Just because that is who I am. And it's not laborious to make that video. One of these trees are full of bees, and sometimes it just buzzes, just. I'm getting chubby in the face, man. Maybe I need a massage, but I need to get in shape. That don't take me long, even though I'm 46. Now that I fixed my knee, it's a beautiful thing now to walk without a limp and just have full range of motion. Just got to convince my mind that I got full range of motion, because I forget a lot. Like, oh, there's no pain. But yeah, I love to get in shape. I go hard, man. There's some kind of switch that I developed growing up that, like I said, I don't watch sport and stuff like that, but now if we want to play sport, bro, I'm probably the most competitive a-holes that you want to play a sport against. And you'd have to go and find my credentials and find people who played against me to know. I'm not saying I was the best, the illest ever, you know, but I play with the intention of being the illest ever. So when I do what I do, I am the illest ever on that play. I guarantee you. You know, that's just what it is. It's just what it is. Now, how could I say it? I can't legitly say it because I can't, you know, show and prove it on the highest level. But I know my mentality is that. So that's a part of the channel. When I get in shape, you know, even when I motivate, everything I do, I guess I do it at a doozy. You know, still working on the bus, but I'm kind of like learning how to. I want to say learning how to build. I'm not much of a builder. I don't care to learn the skill, but I'm learning how to make my stuff what I want it to be. You know, and I know that sounds like building, but it's a little bit different. Like, you know, when I'm building, I'm just trying to make something that looked like a bed or something that looked like a cabinet, or, you know, specifically for me, it was like I was trying to make something that looked like a closet, but it wasn't really that functional. So, but now I'm just kind of making things, okay, let me make it this size, and then like this, so that it fits this way. Let me hinge it like this so it opens this way, you know. And so there's a little bit more thought processes. I'm not gonna say skills, just more time and attention to the close to details. Trying to leave myself out because the work is not finished. I'm not a finished trim kind of guy. But anyways, so yeah, the bus I've been on, it's been 2 years. I've had something done for over a year, but like now I'm kind of going back. I'm waving to the neighbor, kind of going back and making it count. Say it like that, kind of making it count. So this is the channel, being on the bus. All right, everything is everything, man. Like and subscribe and comment. Good morning. Hey, we need to get